So I figured I would put an addendum to a YouTube post about warnings. I think, I believe that oftentimes warnings, signs, sounds of destruction are out here, and I don't believe that we're all paying attention. Or we'll pay attention in a moment, but may forget about it, or may think it doesn't apply to me, so why am I paying attention? But listen, just yesterday, I looked at a news report about a bombing that took place in Ukraine from Russia, and that it was hitting the ports. And why that's important is because grain was shipped or being shipped from Ukraine, and that's going to have an impact on us, the United States, in a big way. I.e., your bread costs more. You want to buy a cake at the market, and that's going to cost more. Some things are just not going to be available, or something is going to cost so much more than you once paid. Pay attention. Pay attention. Violence is astronomically higher than it once was. There used to be a time that you can go outside your house in the daytime and not be afraid. Now, you're afraid. You find, if you hear what I'm saying, there are a lot of folks that are walking around afraid all the time, in spite of being a believer of God, in spite of knowing that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind. Yet you see violence taking place at levels that blow your mind. People being kidnapped, snatched off streets. And it's not just me and you, the adults. Most of the times, it's happening to children. Listen, God blessed me with 2 children that I birthed and 2 children of the heart. I have 9 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. My adult grandchildren that are in Colorado, especially my granddaughter Faith, Hearing, is going through so much, has been going through so much over the past 2 years, if you will. And I've been praying, and I've been soliciting that you pray with me. My great-grandchildren, courtesy of Faith and Kelly and Corwin and Lisa and Josh and Perry. My great-grandchildren, my son is in Colorado. Here on this side, my daughter and my grandchildren, Kayla and Kai, Micah. And my heart aches. I know what I'm saying. God has not given us a spirit of fear. He's not. And so believers know that if the fear is coming upon you, we're to reject it. We're to bind it. We know these things. But it doesn't stop the fact that you're very much human and you're fearful because stuff is happening, and there's no respect of person or age or sex. It doesn't matter who and what you are. It doesn't matter where you are. It's hitting us all. Loved ones are going at a blink of an eye. There are loved ones who are so sick that, and I'm one of them, who can't walk or who can't. Listen, one of my sister cousins just went through a surgery, a 4th spinal cord surgery. Now, I've only was able to do one, even though there was another one that I needed, and I couldn't do it because they said, if we do it, you can't walk. And this is just me. People haven't seen me physically in years because really I can't walk. And I mean, not incapable of walking, but walk without debilitating pain that I got to stop every second, every 2 to 3 seconds. So this is just me, and I'm not complaining about me. I'm not soliciting pities or anything like that. I'm saying to you that stuff is happening out here in these streets, and we're not paying attention. And my heart aches. And there are days that I sit in my bed, or I'm up in the middle of the night like now, and I'm praying. And I try to keep myself encouraged by the word of the Lord and by songs of praise. Family, please. I beg of you, please. Don't be lost. Don't stay out here playing around. Don't stay out here thinking I got time. Pay attention to what's going on in our world. It may not seem to make any sense to you because things COVID related and all COVID and COVID related issues seem to be past. We need to be stocking up, stacking up, because something is coming, and there are a lot of us are going to be caught unaware, and we shouldn't be if we're paying attention. Family, I love you. I don't just love you with the love of God. I love you from the bottom of my soul. I love you. And I miss so much being in your company and in your presence. Please hear what the Spirit of the Lord has been sounding out. Hear that He's sounding an alarm. Don't get left behind. Please.